Alright guys, so welcome back, and in today's edition we're going to talk about one very important element that a lot of people don't use or overuse. So I personally like it on one-handed backhand. Sometimes on the stretch it's really hard to get to the ball, and the slice is one of the tools that are going to help you. It's going to help you to get out of the defense or also to stay in offense. And we're going to give you a couple of easy drills that you can do on your own to work on defensive slice and offensive slice, from which you can come into net, for example, or just put pressure on your opponent. Alright guys, before we move forward, make sure to check out our Instagram. As a matter of fact, there's a bunch of stuff we're posting right now, some just the behind the scenes and other things in very short videos you can watch anytime. So jump on the Time Value of Tennis on Instagram. You're going to enjoy it so much as we are enjoying posting that stuff for you. Alright guys, so a couple of things. Let's just start thinking about the slice itself. So we're going to give you a first drill that's going to be very easy for you to do on your own at any time. I find a lot of people don't work on it because if, for example, you're trying to play with somebody, start slicing to them in practice, they don't like it, because the ball comes slow and low and they don't want to lift it up. So a lot of people just don't want to play with you anymore. So what happens? You want to hit the ball, make it comfortable for your opponent so you can go and practice with them. So in that case, if you still want to work on it, you can come out. You just need a few balls, a basket of balls, and a racket and a tennis court. Even sometimes if you don't have a tennis court, you can do it on the wall. So the first thing for you to realize, of course, make sure have a continental grip. It has to be a grip like on the volley. Make sure number 2 step, you're staying low, you're not coming up. A lot of people, when they hit their slice, they're going up and swinging at the same time. Since your racket is open, the ball is going to launch straight up. Number 3, you got to swing through the ball and bring your left hand back. I find it's easier for people that play one-handed because it's natural. As you swing on the one hand, it's the same motion kind of with your left hand. But some people that play two-handed, they tend to keep their left hand close to their body and overturn. So we want to make sure we bring our left hand back. So we're going to do very simple drills. First one is just for neutral slices. So we're going to stay right on the baseline. We're going to grab a few balls. Make sure you drop the ball with your left hand right in front of you like that. Make sure you're staying low and sideways. You're going to swing through the ball and follow through. So you want to make sure you transfer your body weight forward. Very important. So we're going to toss the ball and go through the ball. Now, important part of the slice. A lot of people try to guide it. So when they swing, they try to be very defensive. So the ball doesn't have much pace, it doesn't have much underspin, and it sits up, as you can see on this video. So if I slice, you see how it comes up, and it's not very fast. So a lot of people can actually put pressure on you and gonna start running and being defense. Important part of the slice is the punch through the point of contact. You want to accelerate your racket and slice through the ball, so it's gonna keep the ball low on the other side. So for example, here, the ball is gonna bounce a lot lower and gonna travel on considerably faster speed. Now practice few swings, making sure you're accelerating your racket. You can see how the ball barely comes off the ground. And at a certain point, you also want to add your body transfer. So as you're swinging through the ball, you're gonna move forward and transfer your weight, making step forward and through, like that. That actually is gonna take pressure from your arm, so you can use it because you're using your body more or less, and it's gonna be a lot more effortless. And make sure you keep your left hand back. One more important element, make sure you watch your head. Do not bring your eyes up before you swing. Some people do this simple mistake. When they start swinging, they bring their head up. What happens? Your whole body goes up and the ball goes up as well with you. So make sure as you swing, keep your head down so you can keep the ball low. Like that one, that was an amazing slice by the way. All right, so second part, we're gonna talk about offensive slices. So for example, if you set the point up, you get a shorter ball, you want to place that slice. A lot of times you want to go down the line. Especially if you play somebody with the Western forehand, for example, they're certainly going to have a harder time lifting the ball up. So a couple of things you can do. You can hit one slice on the baseline and then fit the ball short. You hit a short slice and follow through and split step after that. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to hit deep cross-court slice. And we're gonna come in, short ball, and place it down the line and split step. So not only you're working on the slice itself, but also full work in between your shots, which is gonna be very important for you when you play matches. And we're gonna repeat this drill again. So we're gonna have deep slice, come in, turn sideways, and then place that ball. Oh my God, that was amazing. on the second slice. So if you see that type of result when the ball skids on the ground and you're placing the ball so low, that's amazing. You want to keep working on it. Now we're gonna do one more time. This time try to actually, if you start doing a few times, you're feeling like you're getting a really good slice, you can also add a side spin on your slice, hitting the ball a little bit on inside. So you see the ball is gonna curve to the side a little bit. So you not only keeping the ball low, but making sure the ball moves away from your opponent as well if you move them really well. So we're gonna go with the deep slice cross coming in and hitting a little bit on the inside of the ball, making sure the ball curves to the side. So we're getting those additional 2 to 3 feet, making sure your opponent have a hard time getting to the ball. Okay, very important part. Let's do it again. We're gonna go with the deep slice like that. Well, let's do it again. I mean, it was a net. I would probably win the point with that, but we want to keep it deep. Very good. And then on inside of the ball, I'm gonna curve the ball a little bit so the ball moves away. Now, and one thing you have to pay attention to when you start hitting the ball on inside a little bit, make sure you don't aim too close to the line, because where you're aiming for the target you're aiming, the ball is gonna move away from the target. So make your targets a little bit bigger. Your main reason there for doing it is to keep your opponent moving away and trying to misjudge the shot is gonna come. All right, and the last one, third one, is gonna be defensive slices. So we're gonna start with the neutral shot, and then we're gonna toss the ball to the side, and we're gonna try to hit the ball a little bit on outside if we go for the cross court, or we go underneath if we go down the line. So we're gonna hit a neutral shot, cross court or down the line, tossing the ball to the side, and then we can hit on outside. I'm pretty good at net shots today for some reason. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna go, let's say, down the line, and then on outside, staying low. That's it. So important part when you move to the ball is to get lower. So wider the ball, lower you want to get, for two reasons. Because you're generating speed, you might lose balance if you stay too straight, and it's going to be also easier for you to recover back if you're staying low, because you can redirect your body to recover back to the middle. So we're going to do a few more tries just to practice that movement. So we're going to go with the cross, wide, on the outside of the ball, and recover. And we're gonna do it again down the line. You can add a little bit of side spin on it, and then we're gonna go to the side. That's it. So sometimes you might see yourself after follow through, your racket kind of moves forward or to the side a little too much. It's okay. As far as you're staying sideways through the point of contact, when the ball leaves your strings, it's not necessarily to look absolutely like Roger Federer or whatnot. You'll be just okay if you don't. All right, guys, but at the end of the day, if you don't have a good serve, sometimes you might need that slice out wide too many times. So please follow the link below. We have a serve power course. You're gonna learn all about generating power on your serve, absolutely free. I would take that chance right now and just sign up and learn all about it, so you don't have to rely on those slices anymore. Also follow our Instagram. Again, guys, we're gonna post a lot of fun stuff, a lot of useful stuff. Just follow it and make sure like it and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well.